What's up, YouTube? This is Crow from Team TripleSleeveTCG. Just came back from Cali, participating in the BTS Anaheim Premium event. The deck I chose to use for this event was, of course, Angel Feathers. A lot of people question, Crow, why Angel Feathers and not Ezel, DI, Neo Nectar? I believe that Angel Feathers is a sleeper deck and nobody knows what the deck does, so why not take it to the event? I believe that the deck actually has a 50-50 matchup against DI and a 60-40, if not better, against Ezel and Neo Nectar. Any deck that likes to punch as hard or for small pokes, this deck does relatively well, gain card advantage during your opponent's turn, and just stacks up on the defensive side and can kill your opponent at 2 to 3 damage. Without further ado, let's hop into that video. Hand Ultimate Stride costs. We'll end up going to your Ultima. You're going to use Ultima skill to counterbalance 2. You're going to end up searching for the combo pieces that you need. So the cards that you're going to need for this combo are 2 copies of this grade 2 here, 1 copy of this grade 3, and our Surgery Angel. You don't necessarily need the Surgery Angel, but it's good for helping you when you do your final swing and you use the skill. If you end up hitting a stand trigger off on this after you've done all your attacks, if you rescue check another stand trigger, your regular stand back up again, so they can potentially give you 7 attacks in 1 turn. So you're going to end up searching these 2 from deck. And the cards that you want to stack on top of your deck are going to be a crit and 1 stand trigger. Now the order that you put these in are very, very important. You always want to make sure you stack the crit first and then the stand trigger. So you're going to end up calling you 2 cards. Make sure to call this card behind your Vanguard circle, and then you're going to call this behind any of your Vanguard circles. Now you want to end up choosing these 2 cards here, put them on your Vanguard circles. Gonna play, since you have no counterblast, this card requires a counterblast, so as long as you have one of your extenders that can give you a counterblast back, such as your grade 2 Nociel or your stand trigger Nociel, you want to end up calling over your Nurse of Broken Heart. Going to soul charge this, put it in the damage zone, so that way you can have your counterblast. Search for any booster, doesn't make a difference what it is. As long as you have that face-up damage, call this here. So the end result is this is what your board wants to look like. Now you're going to end up using Black Wisdom skill, which you're going to counterbalance 1. And you end up, pretty much you do a rescue check. So choose a card from your damage zone, heal it. Doesn't make a difference what you heal. Damage check yourself, you'll get the crit. Reason, like I said earlier, you want to stack the crit first. Now everything, since Ultimate skill procs, everything gets global crit and 10k power. So now everything is swinging with a crit. So this here is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it gets 25k by itself. So it makes this 32 with the trigger, 42, 42, boosted, makes this 50, and the 10k to this makes it 60. So this is a 60 column swinging with the crit. And this one here, like I said, it's just 4k less. So what you're going to end up doing first, you're going to swing with the smaller column first with the crit. Normally the kill range is 2 to 3 damage. Again, you can damage your opponent if need be. So you're going to swing here with crit. They either have to guard it or take it. Most times people take it if they don't hit a defensive trigger. Cool, if they do, it's perfectly fine. Next, you're going to end up swinging with the bigger column. Then you're going to swing with Ultima. So next trigger that you stack on top is your stand trigger. All your units stand back up. All of them get 5k power. Next check. That's perfectly fine. So now you're going to end up swinging with the bigger lane first. Reason why, so it depends. So if you know that you have a lot of stand triggers left in your deck, you want to swing with the bigger lane first and then the smaller lane. But now if you look through your deck, you will have the information because of Ultima. If you realize, oh, I only have like 1 or 2 stand triggers left in deck and mostly crits and heals, you end up swinging with this lane first, so that way if you hit any other trigger, this lane becomes bigger. And if you do just so happen to hit the 1 stand trigger that you put back in deck, this one lane is, well, this one column will stand up by itself, which is perfectly fine. That makes 6 attacks during the turn. If you swing with this lane first, and then this lane second, and then you do the rescue skill to counterblast 1, shuffle it back to deck, and then you end up rescue checking yourself, and you end up hitting the stand trigger. Your board stands back up, so you swing. This gives you 7 attacks with crits. I cannot tell you how many times I've killed my opponent from 2 or 3 damage, because that's normally the kill range for this combo. Alright guys, so I just got finished showing you all the Ultima play. Now let's just say the game was being prolonged. You put your opponent 2 or 3 damage and you end up looping the Nociel skill and you only have 1 counterblast left. Now I'm going to show you the way that you can still get your Ultima combo off. What you end up doing is first that you want to have at least 1 Nociel grade 3 in hand, or 2, or 1 in damage and 1 in hand. You want to ride the Nociel. Going to choose a card from your hand, put it in the damage zone, just so that way you can open up your counterblast. Now if you have any of your combo pieces in your damage zone, you want to make sure to add that to hand. Since we only run 1 Surgery Angel in the deck, we're going to add that combo piece to hand. Now this gives us our 2 counterblasts. We're going to pay the cost of Ultimate Strike. Go into Ultima. You're going to do Ultima Skill. As stated before, you want to be sure to stack a crit and a stand trigger on top of your deck. Now you have to look at the options that you have. So for a full combo, we need 1 more of the grade 2. So we're going to add that to board. And we need the grade 3. We have 1 in damage zone. So we're going to end up getting the other one from my deck. Or you don't even necessarily have to get the one from your deck. You can actually just end up grabbing either a Nociel stand trigger or the Nociel grade 2. If both of your combo pieces out of your deck. Be sure again, stack crit, stand on top. Since this card isn't strictly from hand, you're going to get the on-play skill. Choose a card from your hand, put it in the damage zone. So we're going to end up putting a PG over. I'm going to come to damage zone. Grab another combo piece for the full combo. Add to hand. Now, not only do we have a counterblast back for the rescue check, we also have our other extender for the combo. We're going to slap it behind Vanguard. You have the last combo piece you need, your Surgery Angel. Again, and you proceed with the full combo. You counterblast 1. Rescue check the crit. Global crit 10 to everything. You do your swings. Next, swing with Ultima. Do your drive checks. Global 5 and stand. Global crit and stand. Global crit and 10. You do your swings. And again, depending on how many stands you have left in your deck, will determine which lane you swing with first. If you have more stands, obviously you will swing with the bigger column first. If you have less stands, you swing with the smaller column to see if you can at least hit that 1 stand back again and stand a 1 card. Or hit another trigger and stack the power in the column. Alright guys, so I'll be showcasing you the defensive side of this deck, and of course how you can filter and just add any combo pieces or defensive combo pieces that you need to survive during your opponent's big swings or big turns. So first, let's say that you end up going first. You want to end up riding your Nociel, grade 3. Skill is that you choose a card from your hand, put it into damage zone, choose a card from the damage zone, add it to hand. And if it's a Nociel unit, you can counterblast 1, add that card back to your hand, choose the top card of your deck, and put it face up in your damage zone. So we're going to end up doing this at riding the grade 3 Nociel. We're going to choose the grade 2 Nociel from my hand, put it in the damage zone. We're going to grab a heal trigger, so this way this can help us get to our GB1. It's going to come in clutch when we end up placing our Nurse of Broken Heart back in the back row later on in this combo video. Now you're going to counterblast 1. Counterblast the Nurse of Broken Heart. Reason why you counterblast the Nurse of Broken Heart is because whatever card you're counterblasting is the card you want to add to your hand during the next loop of Nociel grade 3. So you're going to end up adding back the grade 2 Nociel. Top card of damage. So it's a Nociel grade 2. Again, since it's a Nociel unit, you can counterblast 1. Add it to your hand. Put it in damage. Because you don't have any more counterblasts, you're not able to continue to loop. but that's perfectly fine. Because you have one counterblast accessible, you'll end up placing down a grade 2 Nociel. You'll choose a Nociel card from your hand, so we'll add back the grade 2 from my hand, put it in the damage zone. You want to end up adding back the Nurse of Broken Heart, because this is going to come in clutch during your opponent's turn. You want to counterblast 1. Grade 2 to hand. Damage check. And you just want to pretty much just keep looping off the same things over and over again. Just make sure whatever you're looping off is the Nociel units. Again, Nociel unit. Choose a card. You want to add back to grade 1. Counterblast 1. Add this hand. Damage check. You can keep it going, just so that way you can, again, add combo pieces, add other pieces later on throughout the game. Add your PG. This helped me so much in the Ezel matchup because I was able to get a big hand, stabilize my board. And last but not least, you want to end off with this. The same trick does the same thing as the grade 2, is that you pretty much choose a card from your hand, put it in the damage zone. For this sake, we're going to end up adding back one of these grade 2s here. Counterblast 1. Add a Nociel. Take your damage. So, before you end up ending your turn, you want to place them, because again, you went first in this combo video. You want to slap down both of your Nurses of Broken Heart. Because you have a G-Guard accessible during your opponent's turn, your opponent strides on you. Whatever attack they swing with first, it does not matter. You want to make sure that you G-Guard the very first swing. This is very important for the combo video because these cards will not prop because they're GB1. So you can use any one of your G-Guards. We'll just say this is a vanilla G-Guard for the sake of it. Now, the next hit that you take, since this is a Nociel unit, you can get the trigger power first, which makes this a 16k base. Now, since you're GB1, these skills will end up proccing. Your Vanguard gets 2k for every time you take a damage. Because you have 2, they get plus 4k. So now we're sitting at 16. And then plus the 4k makes you a 20k base. Because you hit a Nociel unit in damage zone, the grade 3 scale of proc, which you can counterblast 1. Add this to hand. Put a card from your hand, from your deck, top of your deck to your damage zone. Now, you get another 4k. Now you're 24k base. And you just pretty much get rinse, washing, and repeating, stacking your Vanguard to obscure numbers so that way your opponent cannot poke you. So against the Ezel matchup, this is very important. So all their sales circles become irrelevant because your Vanguard is now a 13, 15, 20, just an obscure number, and they can't even poke you with the smaller numbers. So all their sales circle numbers won't hit. The only thing you have to worry about is just the lanes. At this point, you're pretty much playing regular Vanguard. And all you have to do is worry about just PGing the Vanguard if need be. And then you go to your turn and try and set up for your kill turn. Oh, happy holidays, guys. This is Crow from Team Triple Sleeve. Do you like the shiny cards that you see on the table? Be sure to check out triplesleevedtcg.com for all your Cardfight Vanguard needs. Also, check us out on TCG Player. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Crow, signing out. Peace.